Hello everyone, thanks for watching this video clip. I'm Philip Chan, the program leader of the BBA Honours Major in Accountancy. On behalf of the School of Accounting Finance, I'd like to share with you information about our BBA Honours Major programs as well as admission data in this video clip, which will be useful for you to decide your path of undergraduate study. Let me just take a minute to introduce our school. Our school is the longest established accountancy schools in Hong Kong, with history dating back to 1972. We are the first accounting school to provide professional accounting educations in Hong Kong, and we are one of the largest accounting and finance schools in Hong Kong, Asia, and probably the world in terms of number of academic staff in different areas of expertise. Currently, we are offering 3 BBA Honours major programs: Major in Accountancy, cheapest code 3911, Major in Accounting and Finance, cheapest code 3466, as well as Major in Financial Services, cheapest code 3595. So why study accountancy, accounting, finance, as well as financial services? Well, as at June 2019, Hong Kong stock market ranked the 3rd largest in Asia and the 5th largest in the world in terms of market capitalization. Hong Kong is the 3rd leading global financial center, only after New York and London. Hong Kong is also a global offshore renminbi business hub, and we believe that in order to maintain our competitive edge, Hong Kong needs contributions from professionals in the field of accounting and finance, and that may include you. With the future development in the Greater Bay Area, as well as the advancements of the technologies, we expect that graduates will have a greater demand in the job market in terms of accounting, finance, financial services industry. And to help students equip themselves to face future new challenges, we are the first business schools in Hong Kong to incorporate more technologies elements in our current syllabi in a number of subjects. And we believe all of that initiatives can enhance the competitiveness of our students in the future job market. Well, let's talk about the program structure then. No matter which BBA Honours major programs you're interested in, our programs share the same structure with 4 elements. We have the general university requirements, common underpinning subjects, discipline-specific requirement subjects, as well as free elective of your own choice. For detail, you can scan the QR code and you can view them. In order to graduate, students are expected to complete at least 120 academic credits and satisfy 100 hours of work integrated education. Work integrated education, in short WIE, is in fact a compulsory component of the curriculum with the aim of equipping students with real-life work experience. It integrates academic knowledge with business practice and learn in the workplace before graduations. Students are normally spending their spring or summer semester in the WIE. And if you wish to offer a minor attached with your major programs, you are always welcome to study another 18 credits of your minor specific studies. Students from our school very often would minor in applied math, psychologies, or languages studies such as Japanese or Korean. Yet because of our good connections with the industry and strong alumni network, it is easy for us to help students to secure placements or internship opportunities in WIE. They can work in Big 4, banks, financial institutions, or any other sizable corporations. Here's a list of photos where students have taken their WIE during their spring or summer semester, and if they're lucky enough, they can get a job offer in semester 1 of the year 4. Well, other than the graduation's requirements, all students within the schools are strongly encouraged to participate in the Whole Person Development Program, in short WPDP. And WPDP fosters the holistic development of students through guidance and training, and a range of activities would enable students to develop in terms of commitment, competence, communication, cooperation, and confidence in addition to a global outlook. There are many programs under these headings, and I will just show you a few. And if you want to know the details, you can scan the QR code. We have the Global Leadership Program, we have the Community Services Program, we have the Professional Mentorship Programs, as well as AF Academy, AF Tech Lab as well. Student Exchange Program also supports the all-round development of students, particularly with greater exposure to different cultures. And we strongly encourage students to do so. And subject to availability, our students can spend a semester studying at another university overseas or in the Chinese mainland and have the credits counted towards the PolyU degrees, where they don't have to pay additional tuition fee because they have paid the local fee, but they have to be responsible for the flight tickets as well as living expenses. Well, it's time to give you a quick briefing about the three programs. The first one I would like to talk about that is in fact major in accountancy. And this is a well-recognized accountancy program offered in Hong Kong. The program provides students with a well-rounded business education as well as opportunities to specialize in accounting. The program itself is ideal for students who would like to pursue a career of a professional accountant. With the professional qualifications, it opens doors to a wide range of career opportunities, including accountancy, auditing, taxation, finance, management consultancy, advisories, and as well as any other general management positions. Our graduates are highly preferred and mostly recruited by the Big Four CPA firms. The second program I would like to talk about that is in fact a major in accounting and finance. This is a flagship program of the school, and the aim of this program is to exploit the synergy between accounting and finance, prepare students to become competent accountants with a sound knowledge of finance. Graduates from this program would have a greater variety of job opportunities in terms of working in the CPA firms, brokerage houses, as well as banking and financial planning industries. The third program I would like to talk about that is major in financial services. This is the only financial services program offered in Hong Kong under the current GPAS schemes, and this program prepares students for management careers in financial services. Emphasis is placed on developing their critical thinking and analytical skills, which will enable them to have a better understanding of the highly increasing complex business issues that they may face in their future careers. Graduates from this program are well qualified to advance their careers in retail, commercial banking, investment, insurance, stock brokeraging, treasury, finance, general commerce, as well as financial planning industry. Here's a list of the professional recognitions after students successfully completing the three programs. In fact, they can sit for the professional exams, Hong Kong ICPA qualification program, CPA Australia CPA program, and level 1 of the CFA exams, as well as they may get partial exemptions for ACCA or CFP program of the IFPHK. In our schools, we strongly encourage students to participate in all sorts of activities, both inside and outside the university. And they will be invited to join external competitions, participate in professional talks, and various activities. Well, in this photos, you can see that they would pay visits to Big Fours, banks, as well as having social gatherings with business people, practitioners, both inside and outside the universities. They also have study tour in Shanghai, visiting the Shanghai Stock Exchange. As usual, they did very well in external competitions. In this slides, you can see photos of the winners in various competitions during this years. Apart from our current students, our graduates also have marvelous achievements in the professional exams, in Hong Kong ICPA QP exams, as well as ACCA professional exams. So here's a list of the winners in the Hong Kong ICPA QP professional exams, as well as I'm going to just introduce one of our graduates from the Accounting Finance program, Ms. Peggy Chang, a 2016 graduate. She won 3 prizes in the Hong Kong ICPA-QP exam. Our graduates are also really good. They perform very well in ACCA exam as well, professional exams. Okay, I think it's time to look at admission data. So I will show you the 2020 quota for the JUPAS applicants, Hong Kong DSE applicants, as well as I will give you the 2019 Band 8 applicants and total applicants for reference. And for the accountancy program, the quota for 2020 will be 108, accounting finance 38, financial services 30. Basically, we follow the university general entrance requirements for the 3 programs, which means double 3, double 2, double 3. And obviously that would also means 4 core and 2 electives. And we expected applicants would at least fulfilled level 3 in English and Chinese, level 2 in math and liberal studies, and level 3 in 2 electives, or M1, M2. Now, once they have achieved this minimum entrance requirements, we will first converting their DSE scores into subject level point based on the conversion table you can see from the slides now. And from this year, starting from this year, we would change the subject level point for DSE score 5 up to 5 star. So 5 would be equivalent to 5.5 subject level point, 5 star would then be 7, and 5 star would then be 8.5. After that, we will multiply this subject level point with a subject weighting. We place high weighting for English and math, which means 10, and then 7 for most other subjects and 5 for the other subjects as well. And after that, we would have the admission score. We call that P-score. And when it comes to this admission scores calculations, we will only count any best 5 subjects. So what does it mean? Let me show you one example then. In this case, the candidate actually have taken 6 subjects. The DSE scores will be as follows: 5 star for Chinese, 4 for English, and 3 for math and liberal studies, 5 for elective 1, and 5 star for elective 2. We will then convert that DSE scores into subject level points: 7 for Chinese, 4 for English, 3 for math and liberal studies, 5.5 for elective 1, and 8.5 for elective 2. Then we would multiply column A with the subject weighting. English and math with high weighting, which means 10, and the other subjects would then be multiplied by 7. After that, you can see the last column where we have the 6 subjects scores, P-score. And for the admission, we would only count best 5. That means we will take away the liberal studies, because liberal studies perform the worst out of the 6 subjects. So 217 will be the P-score for ranking purpose. For reference only, we also show you last year, 2019 to 20, JUPAS admission data. You can see accountancy is 21.8, accounting finance 22.9, financial services 21.3. Now, when we were calculating the subject level points in the previous years, we in fact using a different scale, as you can see from the conversion table. From 5 to 5 star, we use 5, 6, 7. So we expected this year the average subject level points or average DSE score will be higher than the number we shown on this page. Now, suitable Band A candidates will be invited for an interview to assess their English ability. Okay, well that's all about JUPAS. How about non-JUPAS admission then? For non-JUPAS applicants, of course, we mean local students with academic results different from Hong Kong DSE, which means GSE A level, GSE AS level, IB, AD, or HD. They will be admitted to full-time 4-year programs. The admission quota would then be different. We have about 20% of the JUPAS intake quota for each program. That means for accountancy, the quota will be 20% of 108, and for accounting finance, 20% of 38, and 20% of 30 for financial services. They can receive up to maximum of 25% credit transfer, and that will be assessed on case-by-case basis. And suitable candidates, again, will be invited for an interview. Finally, senior admissions data. Senior students, of course, we talk about local ADHD final year students or graduates, and they will be admitted to the year 2 or 3 of the 4-year program. The admission quota of the 3 program will be different from those that you have seen in the JUPAS case. So 61 for the accountancy, 12 for accounting finance, and 6 for financial services. For information, of course, the quota, the name of the 3 programs will be different as well. We have SYA for accountancy, SYB for accounting finance, and SYF for financial services. The number of credits requirement will also be different. It will be in a range of 63 up to 69, and they don't have to take minor or 3 electives, but they still have to satisfy 100 work integrated education hours. And then, if they wish, they can make use of the summer semester to go for an exchange. Again, suitable candidates may be invited for an interview. Well, that's all about it for my presentation. And if you need to know more about the program, you may contact the following colleagues for details. You can contact them through email or telephones. Well, that's it for my part. I hope you find the information useful. And if you have any queries about the 3 BBA Honours major programs offered by the School of Accounting Finance, you are welcome to contact us. Once again, thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon in PolyU.